Good morning, guys. So this is actually a really quick upload that I have coming after my truth about six-figure income. But I wanted to get back to you guys really quickly because I'm getting a lot of you guys saying really sweet notes, but also concerned with feeling like the video is really triggering, or it made you feel like that what I was saying wasn't easy for you and it just didn't feel nice. And first of all, I want to apologize because that's not at all where I was trying to come from, and I know that you guys are aware of that, but I just wanted to clarify that for anybody else. Specifically in the video, I had said that making six figures is easy, and a lot of you guys feel like it hasn't been easy, and I totally get that. I have been in the business entrepreneurial world for so long that I forget what it was like to be in a place where making money was really hard and where struggling to get money felt so bad, and to feel what it feels like to not pay your bills and get things turned off and then to have to move out of your apartment and live in your car. I've done all those things and I know what it feels like. I was 19 years old and came out $30,000 in debt, credit card debt, plus my school loans, and then on top of it, try to pay it all off and try to make a living for myself, and then finally earn six figures the first two times and lose it both the first two times to massive tax bills because I had no idea how to set up an LLC or how to do deductions or any of that. And basically I wanted to make that video for people who were already in the entrepreneurial field and who are already pursuing this path, and just sort of as a forewarning sign, like, hey, don't think that it's victory when you get to $100,000. I don't believe money solves problems. I think money can take away certain issues that you might have in life, but if you are not mentally prepared for money, it's not going to solve your problems. It's actually going to amplify it. And this is something that you see in the case of the lotto, or as they call the curse of the lottery. It's so easy for people to think, I just want to win $100 million or $500 million. And like 70 to 80%, if not more, of these people win the lottery and end up dead or broke within the first 5 years. So it's really easy when the problems of money are staring us in the face to think, all I need is more money. I have issues with money and it's just going to fix everything. For some people, it's true, money will fix things. But what I've learned in my journey is it's a personal growing path. If in order for me to have learned to make a certain amount of money, I had to be able to grow myself and grow my knowledge and grow my perception to be able to allow that money in and to be able to keep that money, which is the hardest thing when you come from a place where money was non-existent and you couldn't afford to do anything. In fact, a lot of you guys may not know this if you haven't seen more of my videos. I've talked about it before. My mom didn't leave the abusive scenario that I was in because she couldn't afford to, because of money issues. I tried out for so many athletic teams, like ice skating, like dancing, and I was so happy to do it, but then I couldn't actually join the team because I grew up with my mom not being able to afford this kind of stuff. So I understand what it feels like to be in pain over money. And at the same time, because of those situations, I have so much motivation to never be in that position again, never put my kids through that. And it's kind of my driving fire when I start to feel like money is hard. Now, I want to clarify with you guys, my goal here is to help you guys have those tools because nobody gave it to me. And there's so many ways of going about it, and everybody's on a different path in their journey. So I understand that when I put that video out there, I might not necessarily be speaking to you at that moment in time. But in the business entrepreneurial world, not just business entrepreneurial, just in life in general. And this is my belief because it's what's been true to me, and not only true to me, but I've had the blessing of having so many mentors, both in life, spiritually, and financially. And it's one of the major things that they preach. It is why it's some of the best-selling content out there on the market as far as books and personal development goes. But what you think about, you bring about. What you perceive in life, you create for yourself. So something that is so important to me, is to watch my language when I talk about what I want in my life. It doesn't add value to my life to believe that money is hard. It doesn't add value to me to tell you it's hard. It's all perspective though. It's all relative. When you hear my story coming up in the next video about how minimalism helped me to six figures, I don't know if I mentioned, because I spent over an hour. I hope I mentioned. If not, I'll mention it in the future, that it's been a 15-year road for me. It's been almost a 15-year road for me of struggling and making it and struggling and making it. And so you could look at that and say it's hard. You could look at that and say, well, that's a lot of work. In my perspective, I would argue that if I had gone down the path that I was on, working at my jobs at almost minimum wage, I would be struggling even more now if I didn't refine myself, if I didn't take the risk, if I didn't fail big, if I didn't keep pushing on, if I didn't have to get over my mental trauma and emotional hurdles about how I believed in myself and what I perceived about the money system out there. The only reason it is hard is if a person does not have the tools or the awareness here to make it so. And it's something that I've been really lucky to see in my own life, because I have a rich dad and a poor dad. I grew up with my poor family, and I had this rich dad, my real dad, who came to me every summer, and we didn't struggle about that. There was no talk about we can't afford this or let's budget. It was just like we just went out and did our thing. If we wanted to go to Disney World, we would. If I wanted to order something on the menu, it was just whatever I wanted, and not in a spoiled way. My dad's never spoiled me, and he doesn't support me. He hasn't supported me this whole time in my journey, and he believes in that, because he believes that you need to figure it out, because if you're just given money, like in the case of the lottery, you're just going to lose it all. If you don't know how to earn it, you're not going to know how to keep it. And so my whole point in these videos is to help you guys start to accumulate a perspective and an understanding and awareness that's not out there. There's nobody, for me at least, there's nobody that really talked about clearly when you get to six figures, you have to watch out for these things. And a lot of people are not aware of that, and I wasn't aware of that. And so to work so hard, or to work so much, or to be so excited about getting to that certain area or that certain perspective, and then to have a $40,000 tax bill and not have that and say, well, shoot, now I owe that, on top of trying to continue to hold up the business. It's crazy. And it's not something, I guess, that everybody's going to relate to. So I apologize for that not coming off so clearly. And I wanted to clarify that when I said money, six figures is easy. As a business person and as an entrepreneur, if that is what you're going for, if you're looking to strive and have a successful business, if you're looking to be well off financially, if you're looking to be a money maker, you have to know that six figures is easy. You have to, because it's so hard to survive in business if you're making any less than that. As a business, as an entity, as an entrepreneur, you have to shoot further than just the six figures. And I said that to many of you guys in the comments, that the whole idea of saying that is, this is an opportune place in the marketplace. If you're out there doing business and you're trying to make waves, we are in a really opportune moment, opportune marketplace. And I hope that in hearing this, you can just trust it or pick up some financial publications. I'll put one here right now. I've been saving it because this is the best financial business book that I've ever read so far in my whole 15 years of reading them. It's The Fast Lane Millionaire by MJ DeFranco. He talks about the perspective of different routes of making money. And a lot of you guys are saying, well, how do you do it? How do you do it? It's not something you can put in one video, and hopefully we can build the perspective over time. But if you really want to know how to do it, check this out, because he really puts the puzzle pieces together in a step-by-step format. And I was like blown away. I've had to read I don't know how many books to get like 70% to 80% of the information he has here, and he just spells it all out for you. So if you're interested, check that out. Otherwise, you can hang around, because it's probably going to be a part of my 100,000 subscriber giveaway, and you could try to win it as well. Anyways, I just wanted to drop in and say that now. This is becoming, this is becoming really long, but I hope that you guys understand that I'm trying to give you not only the information, but the perspectives and the understanding that I've come to so far in my journey. And guess what? I haven't made it. This is not like great or good in the sense that I'm still at a very scary place when you get to this place, because when you, like I said, when you make more money, you can accumulate more problems or amplify what you got. I think money is really a magnifying glass. And so I have spent time learning how to make it. Now my new goal is learning how to grow it, learning how to save it, because it doesn't matter if you make $50,000 a year or $25,000 a year or $250,000 a year or $5 million a year. I've seen people who make $5 million a year go bankrupt like that when the crash came in 2008. I've seen them foreclose 7 or 8 of their properties and not know what they were going to do because they're losing their job on top of it. More money, more problems. You guys have heard that. And so the whole point is, it doesn't matter about what you make. Certainly making more can provide a certain lifestyle, provide more ease, more opportunity, or just more freedom to spend and stuff like that. But if you don't take that and do something with it moving forward, and you don't grow a net worth, you don't grow a savings account, you don't grow a retirement for yourself, it's all not going to matter anyways. You just broke at a higher level is what I've heard it called. A lot of my mentors tell me, don't be broke at a higher level. Don't spend it all. Utilize it to grow your education and to continue to move forward. That was the whole point of that video. The truth about 6 figures is you have not arrived anywhere. You have just begun. Utilize your journey to move forward, to learn and grow, to be better, so that you don't lose it all and find yourself at the bottom of the ladder again. Anyways, I hope that clarifies things for you guys. Thank you guys so much for being sweet in your comments and just being honest. Like, it is so inspiring to see how honest you guys are about your feelings and how it makes you feel. And I hope that I can help you break through that. And I just love you guys so much. And thank you for sharing your thoughts and your feelings with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts and feelings, because I want to respond to you. I want to help you guys out. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. Thank you. Bye.